knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it. Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I never let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means a centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Torres. Ball driven towards the far post. Marquinhos. Azar. And it's Serginho. To Marquinhos. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Rijkaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lobbed in behind.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Serginho does well to stand firm and defend it. Marquinhos. Now it's Torres. Oh, well played. Crosses it in here.
Well played and well cleared. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted. Van Nistelrooy really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a promising position. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Ake. Rodri. India do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And it's Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. And he's there to retrieve it. Azar. Neymar. Pedri could try cutting inside here. Marquinhos. And it's Marquinhos. Great ball, and he's in here. Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Neymar finds himself offside. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. That is good strength. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Neymar. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. India present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The major moment in the game. Oh, great save by Dida!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn...
Oh, what a mistake! He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He can get that clear. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Marquinhos. Barcelona finding their passes. And he has shown him a yellow card. Rolls it backwards. And it's Marquinhos. Neymar. Van decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
And Nistelrooy deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Torres. He could be in here. Torres! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A high-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rodri. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk proves too strong. And Batistuta!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's a goal kick. Costa Curta. Marquinhos. It's run loose here. Beckham. And he's managed to get free. Drives it in. That's a decent clearance. And it's skewed away. Rijkaard! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Now it's Mbappe, and that has left him in a heap. Driving on and making good progress, and this is Raul! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Marquinhos. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, look at the space here. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's good running with the ball. Fernando Torres. He can run onto that. Shot could be on. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Beckham at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
India grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Costa Curta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar really struggling to influence the game. And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Looking to go. It's a mighty effort! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Batistuta. Coming on to replace him is number 21.
Marquinhos.
Bale.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here? There will be a throw-in. Referee's given a throw. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Rafinha taking charge of the dead ball. It's anyone's ball now. And it's Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, perfectly measured that. There it shoots! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Number 8, Hadrian.
Rafinha has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Number 27,
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rodri. David Villa is on the finish! Rodri getting this one clear. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. India were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle. Milan have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
India have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a promising position. Looks across and plays it in. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung...
Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off. That is good strength. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's been given away. He's shifting through the gears here. Rijkaard. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Rijkaard. And it's Azar. This is De Jong. Pass somewhat off target. Beckham, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now, can they get him away? Incoming delivery. Goal! The breakthrough strike! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's been shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. A probing pass. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And that was nowhere near his best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Torres. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri in with the challenge. It's a searching pass. Will play through for the wide man. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nuno Mendes. Pedri. Now it's Torres. Aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rijkaard. India are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Just eases him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Cannavaro plays a sharp little ball here. Lovely, now and the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Great defending, strong and determined. Nicked it back promptly. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Not the most accurate pass. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Pedri. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Fernando Torres. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
India leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it, and quickly taken. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. Rijkaard. Hazard. And here's Thuram. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in, and he was quick to react. Played back in. India can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Torres. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
India have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Serginho. Now it's Messi. And he's lost his man here. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And that's gone loose. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314
So Jim, what are you thinking?
spettatori.
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
He's found a way through. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Thuram. Thuram running with the ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rijkaard. Now it's Torres. Beckham goes steaming forward. Foot in. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Bergomi. Bergomi delivered. He's got full. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Messi. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
And Batistuta! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, no joy this time. Beckham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh no, this does not look good. That's a lovely, neat pass. Really fierce, close defending. Neatly clipped into space.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
India can consider themselves just about safe now.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham has created one goal already. Well, they've got it again. Fernando Torres. Eder Militao. De Jong. Milan finding their passes. Fernando
Ci sarà un
Torres.
minuto di recupero.
Rijkaard. And no, that was never going to make it. Serginho is fouled.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17. Hazard. Numero 9.
And that will be the final act. India are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And here's Neymar. Messi. Very nicely done. And he's been shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Now it's Torres. And he's worked it through. Beckham! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beckham has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rafinha. Rijkaard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ruben Neves wins the duel this time. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a good run down the right. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ruben Neves. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nesta.
India really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Pedri. Rijkaard. And it's Fernando Torres. He's keen, determined to have his say.
India really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. India have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Casemiro. Rafinha. And here's Neymar. Shapes to shoot! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So the would-be breakthrough moment. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Look at this, he's had a shot! Loose ball now, and oh, he's been caught napping! That is lovely. It's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Beckham making good progress on the right-hand side. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. He gets big. And it's in. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pedri. Now it's Batistuta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ruben Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedri. Now it's Torres. Messi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Messi. And it's Ruben Neves. And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Raul. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nesta. It's Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Pedri. And here's Raul. Upamecano. Messi. Upamecano. Casemiro. Great vision. This looks promising. He has found... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Punched away. India have the chance to go the other way. Oh, no joy this time. Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pinches it off him. Casemiro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Raul! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pedri. Quality ball.
India really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Ruben Neves with a real chance here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Searching pass he's played there. It's a goal kick. Oh, good looking ball. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha, chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. India present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Pedri.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Nesta. India perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Try Batistuta! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Beckham. Raul takes control of it and he's on the move. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Neymar. Raul. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Neymar. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the flag has stayed down. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
You can run onto that. Now, can he find a finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. And no, that was never going to make it. He is through here. Neymar.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, what has happened here? Goes for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising!
The goal scorer.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
On the field.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a
Coming
kid.
on the field.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, he's bustling through here! Neymar had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Torres is herring after that one. Raul. Can he get on the end of this? He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That's a good run down the left. Punched away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's... Can he finish? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. to open the scoring. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Nesta.
Quarter of an hour played. Knocks it into space. Now it's Neymar. Looking for the run. India are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail.
Rijkaard.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And this is Messi. That's going to go a long way. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ruben Neves. And he's intervened well there. India do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And the through ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Raul. Can he get it through? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. India with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Produces a cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Pedri. Ball played for Nesta. And here's Raul. Probing pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Nesta.
Pedri.
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
India have reclaimed it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Torres. Now it's Neymar. Beckham. Adams calmly anticipates. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Raul.
There will be 1 minute.
Here's Batistuta. Leicester has it in a wide position. Oh, what has happened here? Goal! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station. Substitution.
Here we go again then.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's a searching pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, easy pickings there. That is Snuta! It's there! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
India grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Now can he find a finish? Cleared without complication.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They get a throw in. Now the ball in. Cleared without hesitation. Rijkaard. Played out to the right.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, played right into his path. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Ruben Neves. Raul. Now it's Torres. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Tries to play it through. And he's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Quality ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution in progress.
Stoichkov is standing over this one.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
It's Rijkaard. And this is Schneider. Good challenge, excellent challenge. It's just beyond his reach. Ruben Neves, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Looking tidy in possession here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Raul. Now it's Torres. Oh, that's neat. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Mbappe. And here's Beckham, has a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Beckham fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Corner number 2 then. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Batistuta concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking. No, not quite on the same wavelength. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Schneider takes control of it and he's on the move.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Batistuta. Schneider. Azar. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Ruben Neves. Batistuta.
Added time.
Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Fernando Torres. Number 6, Raul. Number 11, Nesta. Coming on the field, number 10, David Villa. Number 27, Serginho. Number 25, Nuno Mendes.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Serginho's cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. And that is as far as it goes. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's... Oh, it's come loose. Dida herring after the ball here. Park Ji-sung. And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He
climbs up big! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Threads one in. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
Raul! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Raul really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Nice looking ball. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. Raul. And it's Fernando Torres. That pass has been well intercepted. And Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
It's fallen kindly here, sticks it away, into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. Rafinha in towards the back stick. Nesta attempts a clearance. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Fernando Torres. Pedri. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Nesta.
Nesta goes on a charge down the left, and he's managed to get free. Crossed it. He's got full. He will be livid with himself. That is good alertness. That has been cut short. Nicely aimed pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. And they can counter here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Good take, and is he in? Beckham, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Fernando Torres. Park Ji-sung. Bergomi. It's Pedri. And here's Torres. Stood up well to him there. Rafinha. Park Ji-sung. And it's Grimaldo. Now it's Rafinha. Chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cannavaro gets it away. India have the chance to go the other way.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, that's fabulous. Park Ji-sung. That's a little off target. And that was very necessary. And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
India are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Pedri. Torres. Rafinha does well to get it back. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And here's Torres. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Park Ji-sung. Here's Rodri. Doku. The ball has bounced loose now, and he's had it nicked away. He is through here. Flashes it across.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Pedri. And it's Beckham. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It's gone out for a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Nesta. Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That's good running with the ball. Park Ji-sung succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he was quick to react. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dida claims comfortably. And no, that was never going to make it. Park Ji-sung. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Bergomi.
Nicely weighted ball. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. Grimaldo. Well, that has not gone well. Has a look and plays it forward. Rafinha. That has been slung wide.
Bergomi.
And it's Rijkaard. It's Pedri. And here's Batistuta.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nesta. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Batistuta. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Batistuta. Now who's going to be first to this? That's a sharp pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Torres. It's run loose here. Now it's Torres. Mbappe. And now the breakaway. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Tries to pass it through. Always onto this. Just the goalkeeper to Batistuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. India close now to seeing this one through to the end. Eder Militao. And it's Rodri. Rosicki. That's that, the end. India have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
India undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab the initiative.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Oh, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi, Barcelona finding their passes. Can he get onto this? Batistuta.
Oh, really well played.
Batistuta proves just Pedri! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Balde. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now Neymar. And it's Balde. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, red, nice interception. Neymar. Balde. Strong running down that left flank. Balde made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Beckham. Still goalless. Messi. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. That is a little undercooked. And it's Messi. Neymar. Pedri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, that's been intercepted. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball.
It's Greenwood! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Greenwood is standing over this one. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Greenwood! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Cannavaro. And here's Raul. Nesta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Neymar. Out to the right. Messi.
Rijkaard.
Out to the left it goes. Mbappe! It's their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines.
Neymar.
Hurtling down that right flank. And it's hoisted clear. Throw it. Looking for the run. Nesta does really well to win the ball there. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Neymar. Spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. Decent progress down the left. He's picked his way through. Showing good feet. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cannavaro with a definite foul there. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh, it's come loose. Plays a sharp little ball here.
2 minutos de descuento.
It's out for a goal kick. Knocks it into space. And it cuts out the supply. Neymar. Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, good looking ball. Well played right, and it's Bale. It's Bale! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals.
Bergomi.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Van Dijk. Threads one in, and he's picked out the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Great chance here from position. Greenwood! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Pete.
Oh, give it away! Well, that's well seen too. Going to be disappointed with that.
Rijkaard.
Played out to the right.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aims beyond the defence. Look at the space here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Bale. Araujo does well to get it back. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's in. Greenwood! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Well, nicely intercepted.
Neymar.
Can he get on the end of this?
Bale.
Looking to get on the end of this. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Rijkaard.
Looking for options for movement. Bale. It's Bale! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Rijkaard.
And here's Batistuta. Nesta. Here comes... Oh, smashing header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Rijkaard.
Driving on and making good progress. Back into the middle. Half an hour gone in the second half. Ball's played through. Great vision. Now there's a fine ball.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bergomi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's been cut out, well played. Nesta calmly anticipates. Pedri. Tries to pass it through. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And this is Beckham. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now, can they get him away? Bale finds himself offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Balde. The referee's awarded a free kick. Eder Militao, not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. For Valverde, turns back here, probably the best option. It's Villa. Oh, that's well spotted.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Neymar. Valverde. And that has put paid to that. And that's it. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played back in. Now it's come to nothing. Back in possession and ready to go again. Deftly out wide. Well read, nice interception. Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Beckham. And he was quick to react. And it's Pedri.
Rijkaard.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pedri. And here's Raul. Oh, Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Stood up well to him there. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's been played through. He is through here. Shoots! He's scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Number 21, Gareth Bale! Gareth Bale! Gareth Bale!
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. India are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Raul. And he gets rid in a hurry. And we have our very first corner. No way through, so back it comes. And he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, they've got it again. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Raul takes control of it and he's on the move. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chance here to counter. Roberto Carlos. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bale. Adams wins the duel this time.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Real chance, and a chance! Oh, taken with style! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Park Ji-sung. Now it's Torres. Oh, that's well spotted. He won't be happy with that one. Cannavaro. Bergomi. Beckham making good progress on the right-hand side. Now there's a fine ball. Torres! Goal! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Added time.
Madrid get themselves... Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too...
And Batistuta! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played into space. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And it's Pedri. Great vision. Nesta gets good distance on it. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bale picks it up out wide. He's onside! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Pedri. Pedri pokes it out wide. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Raul. And it's Pedri. Just eases him off the ball. Bergomi. Beckham. Aims beyond the defence. Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Adams gets it clear. Pedri has a look and plays it forward. Raul, that's a cute ball. Threads one in. He's through here. He's being urged to shoot. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. India have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And this is Raul. Rijkaard. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Bale. Coming
And
on
it's
to replace
Neymar.
him is
Backward it goes.
number 10, David Villa. Substitutions taking place.
Raul. No, that's been intercepted. Baresi. Oh, easy pickings there.
Batistuta.
Does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution on the field. Number 6. Raul.
Conte.
Coming on the
Roberto
field
Carlos.
is number 15.
Rijkaard.
Parla.
India
Substitution.
have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Parla. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
India grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And this is Neymar. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Adams. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. Pass somewhat off target. And smartly reclaimed. Mbappe! That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show that...
And Batistuta! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Bale. Tries to play it through. Pedri! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Pedri deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Beckham. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And here's Bale. Nice control. It's Bale! He's delivered all right! India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cannavaro. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. India are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts.
Nesta.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now he's got space here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
India really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
That's really well manoeuvred. That is a great pick out. He's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Vieira. And he's had it nicked away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Might be danger here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. India presented with a golden opportunity here. Check in the context of the game, he must save it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. Roberto Carlos! He's tried one! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. India are looking to go forward now. Raul. Looking for the run. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Beckham picks it up out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Spread it left. Yamal goes on a run down the left wing. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Oh, bang on target. Gerrard. Vieira. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
There will be
Great effort, but no way through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan
That
here.
looks a good ball through. Batista. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good.
Oh no, this does not look good. Showing good feet. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously,
Beckham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's the whistle for half-time. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
India very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And it's Gerrard. Looking to play him in. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's headed upfield. Cristiano Ronaldo! They've done it! They're back within reach! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
India give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Oh, that's a key interception.
Rijkaard.
It's a searching pass. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's Raul! Tries to get it clear.
Luis Suarez.
Mbappe. It's gone backwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is good alertness.
Gerrard.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution in progress.
India choosing to make the first change. Roberto Carlos.
Vieira.
Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedri.
Raul. Rijkaard.
And this is Batistuta.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that was very necessary. Taken back almost at once. It's Van Dijk. And it's Bergomi. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Vieira.
Now Mbappe. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Vieira.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Batistuta. Shot, surely! Oh, taken with style! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So now the difference is 3. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Is number 10.
Back into the middle. Pele. Pele!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Raul. Coming on to replace him is number 15,
Beckham. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, what has happened here?
This is the time you need that pace.
He's through here. Batistuta. He has found the way through. And he shoots! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
India really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Just eases him off the ball. Zico charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cristiano, real chance! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that.
Rijkaard.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, given away.
Added minutes
Czech
has been
breathes a
indicated.
sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Knocks it into space. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. And this is Ronaldo. And he's there to belt it away. Can he get onto this? That's that, the end. India are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less...